Hello and welcome to Keri Systems Neutron Hardware. The Neutron Hardware family is a proprietary entry-level controller used for sites between 1 and 8 doors with between 1 and 16 readers. It's specifically designed for use with visual doors. Here's the Neutron controller and the Neutron enclosure. It's 12 volts DC, up to 1,000 card holders. USB 485 to the first controller, 485 between subsequent controllers, single click auto config to bring the controllers into the software, 485 self addressing, supports 8 access groups, flash upgradable firmware, single door controller with 485 readers allowing read in and read out on the same bus. Pre-configured request to exit, door contact, and lock output. 4000 event buffer, and it uses NXT readers and cards. As said before, the power is 12 volts DC. You can use a switch mode power supply or a linear power supply. However, we recommend ordering a kit that comes with the PSC35 1.8 amp power supply and the enclosure to house the controller and PSU together. Kit list will be provided at the end of this video. Every new Neutron system will require a USB 485 cable kit for communication between the controller and the PC. The adapter, once installed, will automatically be assigned a COM port and auto configuration scans for controllers via this COM port. 485 wiring is a linear data bus only, also known as a daisy chain. Do not star off from the master or any slave controllers. It must be a linear data bus, also known as a daisy chain. Connect the 485 shield drain to the controller's earth ground only on the first controller in the network series. 485 cable should be 9501 or equivalent. The maximum network length is 4,000 feet or 1,000 meters. And a side note is to use isolation relays, the IRP1, if connecting to parking gate, turnstile or any application that uses a large motor or has potential for a large electrical kickback. Plug the USB end of the cable into an available USB port on the host PC. The adapter will be recognized and installed automatically as long as you have all Windows updates installed. You will now be able to see the device in Windows Device Manager. Hardwire a connection between 485 positive of the adapter to TB2 485A positive on the first controller. Hardwire a connection between 485 negative of the adapter to TB2 485B negative of the same controller. Connect the 485 shield drain to the ground connection of the USB adapter and to the controller earth ground only on the first controller on the network. The 485 plus, the 485 negative, and the shield drain are then daisy chained to all other Neutron controllers on the network. Neutron LEDs. D15 indicates a short on the controller or if the power lines are reversed. D20, solid green indicates when the controller is powered up. D19, solid green indicates the output of the controller's onboard DC converter. D14, solid red to indicate when the controller tamper is active. D2, solid red when the controller is being reset or during firmware upgrade. D24, quickly flashing amber to indicate RS485 communication on the reader port. D25. Solid red to indicate if there's an overcurrent on the controller's reader port. D22. Solid red to indicate when a flash memory chip is active. D8. Solid red to indicate when the controller's strike relay is active. D1. Blinking green to indicate the controller's address number. For example, blink once for address 1, blinking twice for address 2, or blinking 3 times for address 3, etc. D6. Solid green to indicate the controller is online. D7. Solid red to indicate the controller is offline to the gateway. D33, D28 and D30 indicate 485 comms between PC and controllers. Neutron Factory Reset. Before adding a controller to your Visual Doors software, you should factory reset the controller. The factory reset will clear all configuration and event history, but will of course retain the controller's MAC address, so it can be found later on via an autoconfig. Power down the controller. Hold down the S1 switch while applying power. Release the S1 switch while the busy LED is lit. The flash LED, D22, will blink a few times. Finally, the offline LED, D7, will go solid red. Your controller is now reset and ready for setup. Thank you for watching.